Okay, I think we might be good. I'm not totally sure. I'm just trying to make sure shit looks all right. All right. I think we should be all right because I'm a little new to the YouTube dashboard, so yeah, like the live stream dashboard. So things are gonna be interesting to say the least. That's all I can say. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. And of course, stream markers. Yep. The description. I'll just put reaction vid right there, and I'll just copy and paste that. So, yep. All right then.
Hi, we're a business selling your favorite video games of the past.
I'm not even trying to play my own videos. I'm just trying to make sure the stream's okay. All right, there we go. All right, we are live over on YouTube. Good. All right. Anyway, so I hope you're all fantastic or whatnot. Now we now that I've had to switch over to the YouTube side of things because I'm unfortunate flip and whatnot. So yeah. Anyways, we're continuing the video. I might as well start from the beginning because like it's gonna be a long watch. So yeah. I made a disclaimer which is in the upload of the VOD on Twitch, which I deleted off of Twitch on top of that. So yeah. So there you go.
There you are, casting spells in your open world Harry Potter game, and all of a sudden, you're a bigot. You didn't ask for this. You didn't choose this. Yet there it is. What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here, and today we're putting on our hazmat suits and jumping.
I think from now on, I'm just gonna start doing reaction streams over on here, like for just like videos. I just think it's just better over here versus Twitch. Like not every one of them, but I'd say like certain exceptions, like Daily Dose of Internet or like Nintendo Directs, I'll keep them on Twitch. It's just like some of the things can be absolutely out of control, and I just do not want to deal with it on my main channel on Twitch. So that's why that's why it's on here. So I have the chat set up so I can read some of the messages here in chat. So yeah. I do know. Hold on it. Well, thing is like I'm gonna go private one just so I can see. I think 17 is YouTube compatible at some point. Again, at some point in time. Not now, but it won't be now. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Are we watching the rest of the video?
Head first into what is possibly the most toxic discourse around a video game I've ever seen since The Last of Us Part 2. Now,
I
unlike
still agree.
many of the hot takes that will be presented in this video, I completely understand if you don't want to watch this video and you don't care about any of the political, social issues people have been talking about surrounding Hogwarts Legacy. If you want to play a video game, that's totally fine. You do not have to be an activist. Now, I did talk about this on my second channel, Actman TV, in a separate video, so go subscribe there and check that out if you're curious and you want more of this content. With that being said, let's discuss the boycott of Hogwarts Legacy. Because while it seemed to have started with good intentions, That's how the road to hell is paved. It started
Yep.
off as a unified boycott on the r/gaming Circle Jerk subreddit and other internet forums like Reset Era.
It is an army bred for a single purpose. To destroy the world of gaming.
It began to spread to other parts of the internet like Twitter, and a lot of people were just
I heard the gaming. I'm just literally thinking of Phil Spencer now. Oh man. All right. See, now this would be pretty nice to actually have Opera open so I can get to my old account where I'm streaming this off of on YouTube. Sign out. Sign into here. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm going right to YouTube. Okay. Cancel there. Oh my God, just why is it going back? I'm just trying to I'm just trying to get to my freaking alt account we're streaming off of. Oh man. All right. Studio, yes. Okay. Go live, which we're already on there. Okay. There we are. I was just trying to get the copy of the link. Oop. There we go. Wait, that's not it. That's okay. Just trying. I'm trying to put it in. All right. Okay. All right, so the secret stream notification's up now. Let's go back to watching the video.
On J.K. Rowling, which is totally fine and fair. But at some point, it went from memes and a boycott into attacking anyone who was remotely excited for the game, or who wanted to play it or stream it. This is the line you are not supposed to cross.
Step over
Yep.
this line. Just step over that line. Oh, you stepped over the line.
As shocking as it is to hear this,
Oh, you stepped over the line, you dumbass. Man. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to do, which I think I will eventually get to doing the rest of, is oh wait, that's yeah. Oh. I'm so used to like signing into Stream Elements just to go to my Twitch. I'm trying to do that with my secondary YouTube. Oh man. Oh man. All right. Where are we? I have something. Where's it? There it is. Okay. I hate that brand accounts are the thing. Can't just they would just be just named afterward. Yeah, do a chatbot. Done. I'm good. I'm good. I already have SE Live. We're good. I'm just trying to get to the dashboard. There you go. Stream Elements now running good. That means I can put some things in. No, not. Also to transfer some of my alerts over to here so we can get, new subs, new follows and whatnot. New subs. Yeah. Oops, not super. See, now I'm thinking of Twitch. Yeah, new subs, new members, because that's what subs are called on Twitch. Not what Twitch, on YouTube, like actual subscriptions. It's not the subscribe button, that's your follow button. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely need to figure shit out. Anyway.
there are people on this planet who don't spend every waking moment stalking J.K. Rowling's social media posts.
It's impossible!
Some of these people
Yep.
have no idea what she's said in the past, and now suddenly these random Harry Potter fans are being told that they're a bigot.
Please do not support
Yep.
the upcoming Hogwarts Legacy game. The
I'm going back to what I said. I did see this on my Twitter timeline, and I wanted to cringe so hard. Like, half, agreeing, but mostly disagreeing.
reason being is that you may not be aware that by supporting this title, you are essentially aligning yourself with some really heinous transphobic values.
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
The boycotters started berating others. You are a bad person. You have terrible morals and are hurting trans people by purchasing this game. You are
Yes, thanks Stream Elements for letting me know that Stream Elements bot is actually running. Please. All right. Thank you.
advocating for their genocide.
Jimmy, we still got some of that transphobe propaganda. Hey, what you talking about, that wizard game? Yeah, the franchise where if you like it, you're harboring hatred and you're calling for the extermination of trans people. Do you actually believe that? Shit, nigga, I got a 5th grade reading level. Of course I do.
If you spend any money on Harry Potter products, you
Oh
are a
my
bad
God.
person. Is essentially what the boycott
That's a good throwaway skit. I had to be honest, like that got me.
turned into. But these Harry Potter
Nigga, I got a 5th grade reading level. Of course I do.
if you
Okay, anyway.
spend any money on Harry Potter products, you are a bad person, is essentially what the boycott turned into.
Oh,
But these
100%.
people used such absurd appeals to emotion, right? Like, not everybody who touches Harry Potter is instantly transmogrified into a hateful bigot. That's just stupid.
Yeah, that is really fucking dumb. I don't like. First, the people are supposed to enjoy what they want to fucking enjoy. Do not rip them apart for what they want. If people want to play Madden, let them fucking play Madden. Don't berate them over a fucking football game. Which, of course, that brought me back to the argument which I made over the Twitch stream. Whereas, do not harass people for what they want to play and whatnot. Because the result of the stupidity and the shitstorm that has been happening, one of my bestie, Nessie, got harassed on stream by a couple random people that absolutely fucking hated her streaming it. Just because. Or whatnot, like stop. Like seek some help. Like this is not like the stream is not a place to rant about like a Twitch stream like when I'm playing games is not a place where you rant about stupid you're transphobic if you play this game or whatnot. Well, first and foremost, if the person that actually wrote the game that I'm playing did this, then yeah, I might take my money and put it somewhere else. But here's the thing: Hogwarts Legacy wasn't written by the fucking transphobe herself, JKR. And some of this controversy is just also centered around the new transgender characters, so I don't fucking know what to tell you guys. But all I can say is enjoy what you love. If you want to boycott the Hogwarts Legacy, that's on you if you want. It's just do not go out and harass people. Because absolutely silly.
Is every game journalist, critic, and content creator who covers this game as part of their job now a terrible person? No. Are all the people going to Harry Potter Land and Universal Studios bigots?
No.
So where did these boycotters come up with this idea? I had to get to the bottom of it as it was the crux of their argument. JK herself has said that purchasing anything that she helped to create is a statement of support for her and her views. Did she now? This is something I've heard a lot of people say ad nauseum. Now, one person who said this, I asked them for a source, and the reply was to tell me, go Google it, and then they blocked me. Which is always a good sign, right? When you're like, hey, can I validate the truth of what you're saying? And they're like, nope, bye.
Like those type of people are so fucking dumb. Like this is why you got to do your own research. Like I wanted to talk like smack about this whole controversy on Twitter, but I'm so glad I did not and held my own tongue over what I was gonna say. Like not in an offensive way or whatnot, but it was definitely gonna be a point of like the point I was gonna bring up, which first and foremost I have no fucking source whatsoever, was trying to compare this whole fucking outrage to like this like boycott to like the Temptation of Christ, the last Temptation of Christ boycott or whatnot. But yet again, I have no fucking idea what the hell I'm talking. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. So that's why I'm so glad I didn't talk about it on Twitter, because it's a fucking cult. Twitter's a cult, you dumb idiots.
As it happens, I found the quote
In the Game Circle Joker community
they're referencing, and it's a tweet from J.K. Rowling. Now, again, whatever you think about her, I'm just trying to set the record straight on everything. Now, remember, their entire argument that buying Hogwarts Legacy is an endorsement of J.K. Rowling and all her beliefs hinges on this one single quote. Someone tweeted at her, "How do you sleep at night knowing you've lost a whole audience from buying your books?" J.K. responded, "I read my most recent royalty checks, and I find the pain goes away pretty quickly." So what does this have to do with her beliefs on trans people?
Well, I'll tell you. Absolutely fucking
nothing. Yes. Thanks for the fucking nerd reference, Kelly. That's amazing, man. I fucking I love the nerd, man. Anytime someone's just gonna bring up a clip of the nerd, like, yes. Sign me the fuck up. But yeah, absolutely fucking nothing, which is what everyone else that's complaining in the same context that must be mentioned. Oh, fuck, I can't even bring up what the hell I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about now. But yeah, absolutely fucking nothing.
I mean, it's a dumb premise to begin with, right? The idea that purchasing a product is like an endorsement or a validation of someone's beliefs. Like, even if J.K. Rowling said that, she'd be an idiot. Because if paying someone money is an endorsement, then all of us who pay taxes are going to hell. Buying or playing Hogwarts Legacy is not an endorsement of anything besides, I want to play this game. I want to try it out. It looks fun. But this tweet isn't even about that. So the idea that royalties she collects from sales of Hogwarts Legacy go towards like these funds and campaigns to wipe trans people off the planet, it falls apart under the most basic of scrutiny. Separate your emotion and read the words in English. She's not saying money she makes is validation of her beliefs. It's validation that people still love her work.
Exactly.
That she makes money and doesn't give a fuck what you think. So now
yes, because that's exactly what I was going to bring up. JKR is not in it so much for the recognition, in it for the fucking money. Anyone else who's thinking that, I want, but freaking JKR needs more recognition, get fucked. JKR already had plenty of recognition, and now infamy. Thanks in part to the transphobic comments she made in the past. And that's why I'm saying, fuck her. And if you still believe that she's the best person on the fucking planet, get fucked. You no.
The obvious question is why the Harry Potter game? Why this? Out of all of J.K. Rowling's sources of incomes, why is this the thing that people are targeting?
Well, why are you so fixated on this game? It's funny, because that's actually my question as well. Why are you so fixated on this game? It just seems so odd to me that out of every avenue she gets money from, you decide to go after this Warner Brothers video game that she's not even involved with. But I think I know why. Because it's easier. You get to get out of bed, Pajamas on, go right onto your keyboard and type in Harry Potter game bad, therefore I'm a good person. At some point, these movements always get hijacked by disingenuous individuals trying to look like the good guy for some type of purpose or validation.
You see, my goal
Yeah, that has a really damn good point.
is to expose these boycotters for what they really are, slacktivists. So even
Slacktivist is now going to be the new term. I'm just going to call anybody that like literally tries to take a hold of an already fine thing, like a fine boycott, and try to make it their own self-worth.
even though these people have no legitimate claim that we're all bigots,
With no legitimate claims, of course.
I can still respect their desire to boycott something, because it sure as shit ain't my place to tell you how to ethically spend your money. So don't tell me what to do. Do we have an accord? Good, let's shake on it. But nope, that's not how these folks operate.
Nope.
If you're not with me,
Then you're my enemy.
Now
100% the fucking like Anakin. every folk that's like that is on Twitter is Anakin Skywalker in general.
once the game hit early access, the boycott really started to spiral into pure degeneracy. Introducing, have they streamed that wizarding game?
I am so glad that that site does not exist anymore. Like, let me see if let me see if it somehow even is. Have they streamed that wizardgame.com? It's just, the service has been suspended by its owner. I like, it's so fucking funny, man.
Find out if anyone you follow on Twitch has streamed that new.
It's funny because first and foremost, it just only proves how absolutely dumb people can be over a video game that is like changing the way like the Wizarding World story is told or whatnot. But not done by JKR, just completely original in the fucking Wizarding World. That's it. Nothing. and yet people like got balls to make a site literally like tracking anyone who has played that wizard game. Like fuck off.
Wizard game, so you can bully and harass them. This is a really productive use of everyone's time. Like, what the fuck, dog? You took time out of your day to make this database, then deleted it like 6 hours later. Think it's maybe time to lock this. Bro just came out with a search engine intended to be used to target and harass random Twitch streamers, but the second he starts getting flack, he cowers back in his molehill. You're a pussy. I also love the irony of him being afraid to say the name of the game. I think there was a similar concept like that in the books, maybe. So they tried bullying others into not streaming the game. Some succeeded, which is unfortunate. One such streamer was Hassan Piker, who's one of the biggest on Twitch. Now, he wanted to stream the game and do a fundraiser on those streams with charity funds that would go towards helping trans people, a noble cause. Luckily, his audience was apparently successful in convincing him not to play the game and not to raise money for that charity.
Everybody was like, don't play it, don't do it, don't fucking, don't play it and fundraise for a trans lifeline by playing that game. Okay.
The fact that it took Hassan's entire chat to be like, yeah, no, you can't do this at all. Like, this is not right. Just right in like this face. Just only proves that the chat was just completely divided. Like, no one will agree.
I won't. It's too much of a headache.
Way to go, guys. Good job. Good going. Mission accomplished. Good work. Congratulations on discouraging one of the biggest Twitch streamers from raising money for a cause you all pretend to care about. Real class act.
Nicely done, gentlemen. Your work here today has made the
Of course.
Chancellor a very heavy man.
The only reason why I'm not playing this game, and I know a bunch of other people are not playing this game, is because we know that it's not worth it to get fucking bullied endlessly and called transphobic endlessly.
You know, part of me is like, Hassan, why should you give a fuck what these people think? But the other part of me understands
Yeah.
that, like, you don't want to bring such a toxic, divisive topic to your audience. Like, I totally understand as a content creator just not wanting to deal with that at all. But it's fucking wild that this man is getting any shit at all for talking about Hogwarts Legacy when he just used his platform to raise over $1 million for victims of the earthquake in Turkey. These people complaining don't care about charity. We saw this with Mr.
Yeah.
Beast. You can do the nicest things and they will still hate you.
Exactly.
So don't even bother trying to please them. It's a waste of time. So after the boycott resulted in much more press, promotion, sales, and popularity of the game, the boycotters showed their true colors. After exhausting all their options, they have resorted to spoiling the game's story and ending for as many people as possible. I kind of figured this would happen, you know? The boycotters, they're what we thought they were.
They're what we thought they were.
True
Yeah.
degenerates.
Exactly.
It was never
Truth
about
degenerates.
doing something positive or improving the lives of trans people. They simply wanted to ruin this piece of media for you. That was their true goal. The boycotters
Are who we thought they were. They are who we thought they were.
Of all the marginalized communities out there, the trans community is arguably the worst served by its supposed advocates. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yep.
If their goal was to lower overall revenue for this game, they utterly failed at that. And if their goal was to promote positivity towards the trans community, they have failed because they continue to portray themselves as deranged lunatics representing that community.
Yep.
lose.
Good day, sir.
Good to see the boycott has naturally turned into targeted harassment with its own database to boot. Think I'll take 2 copies of Hogwarts Legacy now. So you're going to buy a pro-slavery game twice to own the trans community? You're a talker. Listening to talkers
Oh, I saw this
makes
clip
me
on
thirsty.
Twitter.
You don't seem to understand the situation.
Yep.
I understand that if any more words come pouring out your cunt mouth.
I'm going to have to buy every single copy of Hogwarts Legacy in this GameStop. You spent your whole life reviewing video games. You're gonna die for Hogwarts Legacy.
Someone is.
I guess my black ass playing this game now supports slavery. Good lord.
You didn't ask for this. You didn't choose this.
Like, okay, so it's one
Yep.
thing to say like the game is transphobic, but pro-slavery?
The fuck are you talking about?
What the
But gee,
fuck?
was-
Like, what kind of weed? Like, what kind of like meth are you smoking, man, to even bring that up?
So many people taking a stand against this hateful filth. It must have had a huge negative impact on Hogwarts Legacy, its sales, review scores, Twitch viewership, and Steam charts, right?
No.
Hogwarts Legacy is officially the #1 single-player game ever streamed on Twitch. Surely review scores were impacted.
You what?
Oh God! Steam charts, help me out here. Wait a minute. These numbers are all from before the game actually launched.
Oh no! Oh no! And that's so funny that literally the segment of the video is just called unintended consequences. Of course. Oh, payback's a bitch.
You mean these are all players who pre-ordered the deluxe edition for early access? Well, boycotters, I only got one thing to say to you.
Congratulations.
You played
played
yourself.
I already got the title for J.K. Rowling's next book, Harry Potter and the Law of Unintended Consequences. You've probably seen many people and posts in response to some of these batshit takes saying something like, okay, I wasn't going to buy the game, but now I am.
If you just say Harry Potter's written by a transphobe, so you're transphobic for watching it, and then leave it at that, you're not actually advancing something. For me, this is more about unsuccessful and successful protest movements and how people end up hyper-focusing or lasering in on certain things that otherwise are counterproductive.
Their methods of boycotting are so obnoxious and in your face that they have actually become counterproductive to the cause itself. This one dude posted a spoiler, and this guy said, I beat the game already, but good try. Glad you enjoyed your Nazi propaganda. That is a reach so
Ugh.
long, I don't even think Noble Team could grab it. I have
Nope.
to stop doing hot takes videos, okay? The scarlet brain rot is infecting me. The boycott, it's effectively become like those people that throw tomato sauce on famous works of art to boycott something, I guess. and everyone's like, wow, that's a pretty douchey thing to do. Don't want to be associated with whatever you're boycotting or whatever you're protesting because you seem like a fucking dickhead. Bro, I heard about people going to movie theaters and spoiling The Force Awakens when it came out, and those people deserve to have their ass beat. Like, you're just trying to take enjoyment out of other people's lives for literally nothing in return.
Do you know what Schadenfreude is?
100%.
No, I do not know what Schadenfreude is.
I got a new boycott tactic for you guys. Why don't you light yourself on fire? But let's take a look at some of the mainstream
Also known as
critics,
immolation.
right? Because I'm sure we'll find much more rational critiques on Hogwarts Legacy from professionals, right? When the story for Hogwarts Legacy was revealed
Ooh.
in a trailer, people immediately noticed how wrong it felt to have the plot revolve around crushing a rebellion led by an oppressed race. The game is about keeping those uppity Jews in their place. Did Kanye write that review? Game journalists when they see a goblin in a fantasy world. Is this a Jew? Let's talk about bullying people for
like, I'm laughing at that, just the one reply. Is that written by Kanye? It's just like, no, like it's a joke. Like, if anyone took it seriously, no.
Playing Hogwarts Legacy. Yes, let's. The big news around Hogwarts Legacy is one
let's buy
streamer getting upset, which reveals the layers of
let's buy this this wizard game only to get absolutely slaughtered by the internet. Yeah. Real good decision there.
Bias around reporting on this game. I love how the writer starts with a little bias of her own towards straight people for some reason. The big news in the wake of Hogwarts Legacy's launch is that a cisgender white girl cried about it. And why are you bringing race into this, bro? Why? Come on, man, I can't keep doing this. She's of course referencing that clip that went viral from Girlfriend Reviews, where after apparently dealing with some harassment in her chat, she got emotional and had to leave the stream, potentially cried. Trans people and their allies are now bullies for explaining why they don't support the game.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
No.
Wrong on all levels.
Oh, the people sending death threats and harassing streamers and coming up with websites to harass people and trying to spoil the game. Those are the bullies. Was this person bullied? Did they actually even cry? Neither of these things have any real proof behind them. Dude, she's writing this article just to downplay any potential harassment that might have occurred.
Yep.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Like, seeing how toxic and unhinged some of the boycotters are, it's completely believable that they would say some wild shit to Girlfriend Reviews. Ultimately, they were accused of supporting bigotry, but then when even explaining reasons against supporting the game is bullying, what does it even matter? You see what dumb old Stacy is doing here? She's completely willing to make the assumption that the harassment wasn't bad enough for anybody to complain about, but is also assuming that the comments that caused that clip were completely reasonable questions. Remind me again about the layers of bias in game journalism?
Dude, fuck. Like, there are certain limits. They are real limits. Like, there is a difference between, you know, like backseating and then the worst, of course, being borderline harassment. Even though I have no, like, you know, this like has nothing to do with backseating and whatnot. Like, let people enjoy the things they love. That is like like that is the one like golden rule of like all of this. The one golden rule is let people enjoy what they love. Berating them for liking a thing that you dislike is not going to make anything better.
To my knowledge, J.K. Rowling basically said, oh yeah, go make the game. Okay, whatever. Just pay me royalties. That was the extent of her involvement. And yet
Yep. The rest of it was all original.
These people are also willing to attack their own colleagues, other reviewers like IGN, and the game developers themselves. It's like you are just blind firing at everyone involved in this game. Are there trans people who talk in extremes about this game? Absolutely. But for every example you hit back with of exactly that happening, we can respond tenfold with what happens to us. This is not a two wrongs make a right situation. It absolutely is. Thank you for specifying.
Like, yes.
This is like saying, what's that? You're poor? Well, I'm homeless, so your struggle is completely invalid. Enjoy your food stamps. Like, what the fuck? Dude, stop playing the suffering Olympics. This isn't a competition. Streamers are finding out what it's like to be transgender on the internet, shouted at and harassed constantly by playing Hogwarts Legacy, and they don't like it. What's that? People don't like being harassed?
I don't believe it!
What? News to me. I love targeted harassment too, and I can tell you're a big fan of it as well. You give off that vibe of like, I enjoy suffering and hope it spreads to others, and I can really get down with that vibe, you know? More people should be harassed for playing video games. I completely agree.
Yeah, like how I will inevitably be one of those people if I ever do play Hogwarts. But again, I don't have an interest in the Harry Potter franchise. Therefore, I'm not going to be harassed. Because I'm not playing it. Because of my disinterest in the Harry Potter series. That's it.
On Saturday, February 4th, I was made aware of the extensive and blatant ad campaign for Hogwarts Legacy on Twitch, utilizing and interrupting streams to promote this offensive product. Blah, 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 blah. I will not be streaming this game while the ad campaign remains active. I call on every streamer to join me in taking a stance against bigotry, hatred, and those who support such views. I'm trans myself. Can we stop the virtue signaling? No one cares. This is a really selfish perspective. You're screwing all the good, hardworking people who made the game with no hate in their soul just to be vindictive towards one person. Yikes. As a trans woman, I believe everyone should be free to enjoy Hogwarts Legacy. I pre-ordered it and plan on enjoying it myself. Everyone has been waiting for a game like this, and we need to separate JK from the game developers who have worked endlessly to bring us a masterpiece.
Yes. Yes. You see, like Kylie just stole the words from my mouth. I think I did see this. I think I did see this on my feed. Stole the fucking words in my mouth. Separating the artist from the art is the most important thing in all of this. Because otherwise, you can't fucking trust anything. It's like saying, my microphone was made by people who absolutely support the Hong Kong police beating down protesters. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But fuck those game developers. Apparently, I saw a great quote in my comments section. You can say what a good person should be like, or simply be one. Could end the video right there, to be honest. I should get that comment framed. Now, I think as a palate cleanser...
Yes, please. Yes. Like next video, I just want to see right there on it. Just next video, right there on top of Spider-Place, I just want to see that comment frame. Right there. There. I don't know about next to the U2s or the Pokeball, but somewhere on top is perfect enough.
Like, or simply be one. Could end the video right there, to be honest. I should get that comment framed. Now, I think as a palate cleanser, we need some good takes, okay? Every day there's new trans legislation being written to basically eliminate trans people from existence. Y'all are talking about a video game that I'm not even playing. Recognize that this is about engagement on Twitter, a feeling of hopelessness and nothing else.
See, as much as I want to disagree on Hassan Piker and like a lot of shit that he's mentioned in the past, this is one of those things like the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Just like in one context, like even though I don't really like to watch bigger streamers, I will have to say this tweet is like only one instance of an enemy of my enemy is my friend type of ordeal. But otherwise, I don't care.
This is the thing, dude. When you confront these people with like, hey, you could actually contribute, like I did, like I donated to a charity, a trans lifeline on stream.
I was just bringing this up earlier in the video about the whole thing with, you know, supporting, you know, charities that, you know, help with suicide prevention of transgender individuals, whatnot. But Trans Lifeline is one of those. So yeah, like stop wasting your time. If you're gonna boycott them, stop wasting your time bullying people about it and actually spend it doing something like this, donating to a good cause.
Pointed it out, said, hey, donate if you want to boycott the game, then donate that $60 there. And what was their response? Nope, I can't do that. I'm broke. Donate money and actually help them. Put your money where your mouth is, or stop bitching and virtue signaling. Nah, I'm not doing either. I want to be mad. I don't want a solution.
I actually saw that being on my feed. Yes, that just sums up the Circle Jerk Reddit and Twitter in a nutshell.
He's using his platform to promote donating to help trans people, and your response is, this ain't it, chief. Yeah, they don't want to help. They've made that abundantly clear by now. Not a fucking peep of this from any of these boycotters. Not a fucking peep about donating to charity or anything. They're actively shutting down people trying to do that. No shade to people who want to boycott the game. I respect your viewpoints, but what if I told you people can like Harry Potter but also not agree with or support JK's views? Like, do we really need to be sending death threats over this shit?
No. Like, you know, if you are like borderline sending death threats over there, then you deserve to be fucking arrested, man. You do not threaten a person's livelihood over a game. Like this, like, let's bring back to the point where I was so glad I didn't tweet about Hogwarts because it reminds me of like a movie where the backlash, it was so heavy that or like a movie or just like any like piece of media where the backlash was so heavy that like the crew responsible for said piece of media was getting death threats or whatnot. Like, no, like first off, have a Coke, sip, smile, and most importantly,
try to relax your anus.
Stop thinking rationally on Twitter.
It will do you no good.
Now let's get back to some dog water takes.
It will do you no good indeed.
Hogwarts Legacy does not deserve to be reviewed on its own merits. I can't imagine pursuing a career in journalism, reviews, or critiques of media and thinking this is ever an acceptable stance to take. Whether or not we want to admit it, it is impossible to talk positively about Hogwarts Legacy without harming a community of human beings.
But then you see how the polarizing reviews are coming in, where Wired has just posted theirs and they gave it a 1 out of 10. But this is exactly what many were fearing, that ethics would be tossed away in journalism where the product would not be reviewed on its own merits.
I want to make it clear to you right now that as a transgender individual, I have no interest in that kind of fairness or objectivity when it comes to Hogwarts Legacy. I feel a moral imperative to oppose it. Ah yes, the layers of bias in reporting on this game. Hogwarts Legacy cannot and should not be judged on its own merits. Yes, it absolutely can. That's what I'm going to do. I'm making this video to focus on the discourse side and a separate video to review it, which I'm going to ignore this topic completely. If you cannot separate the art from the artist, then you have failed your job as a critic and you should get the fuck out of this profession.
Well said, Kelly. Well said. Also, hey, Pyro.
I think it's safe to say we truly do live in the worst timeline if IGN, the people that are known for giving like Call of Duty 9s and 10s and actual good games a mid-score, they are the ones that are coming out with balanced takes about separating J.K. Rowling from the actual work, the artists from the art.
You can give something a fair and balanced review while acknowledging issues you have with it that are unrelated to the product itself. A good critic can do that, but a hack critic will expose themselves as being too biased to take an objective approach to their own profession. You are a hack for writing this article, Percy Ranson. You are a hack. There is no magic in Hogwarts Legacy. The game is mid at best. 1 out of 10.
Like, how can you even say it's mid at best? Like, if we're gonna say mid at best, like, up the fucking rating. 1 out of 10 is not even mid. It's like borderline shit. Just like, I don't know, 30, like 30%, like 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10. Just like fucking do that. All right, that's why we consider like early mediocre. Otherwise, no.
I love that. Yeah, it's mid at best. 1 out of 10.
It is a little something for everyone.
This is a review. This is an actual review. The story is rooted in anti-Semitic tropes. This is a review. Yeah, it's mid at best. 1 out of 10.
It is a little something for everyone.
It has a little something for everyone, including a bit of fuck, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about now.
This is a review. This is an actual review. The story is rooted in anti-Semitic tropes. The gameplay feels outdated. The graphics feel like they're a couple generations behind.
Okay, Quantum.
The graphics are dog shit.
I heard the clip. I heard the clip. Quantum.
The graphics are dog shit. The graphics are dog shit.
This is a review of Hogwarts Legacy that gives the game a 1 out of 10, and only 4 of the 20 paragraphs written are directly about the game itself. You are a hack. These people are why trust in game journalism has been eroded. You have no business reviewing games for a profession. Quit. Get your ass out. You are a hack. Now, the unfortunate reality is that a lot of these boycotters, well, some of them aren't looking for anything logical. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some of them just want to watch the world burn. You see, I'm all for people standing up and doing something positive for what they believe in. The problem is you have people in subreddits like r/gaming circle jerk that dilute that vision of positivity and turn it into an attack. They simply echo their opinions in a chamber for karma, for pointless internet points. Points that contribute nothing to the actual cause, but do contribute to their own sense of self-satisfaction. Because if this shitpost I make gets 5,000 likes on Reddit, then I have done something.
Yep. Fucking attention whores. All of them. Okay, where's my fuck? I'm trying to get to my Letterkenny soundboard.
Nice execution.
You're doing terrific.
Then I have done my part. Spoiler alert, you haven't done shit. Stop pretending like you care. Fucking donate to a lifeline. The mod team at r/gaming circle jerk would rather pin spoilers for the game than a fucking charity. These people got no problems wasting hours and hours bitching and moaning on Twitter, screeching into the void. But when confronted with something that they can actually do that has a tangible positive benefit on real people, well, excuses. Excuses, excuses. I can't donate. I'm broke. Anyways, you're a bad person for donating.
It's like this illusion that, oh, as soon as you support that thing, you're a bad person. You can't be reasoned with. Like, bitch, you're the one that can't be reasoned with.
Stop using trans people as a vessel for your internet karma, okay? And here's a message I got, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I just wanted to privately say thank you for actually being a real-world change for trans people like me. I don't believe playing a game makes you transphobic. I do believe villainizing people for playing games creates more transphobes. And harassing people breeds extremism. Awful way to win allies.
I think if you want to make allies in the first place, there's a saying, right? You catch more flies with honey than with vinegar, right? Like the moment you get into this point where you're like bullying people, they're not really going to want to be an ally. They're going to probably radicalize in an opposite direction, which is the last thing you want.
Keep doing what you do. It's amazing to see a helpline that has saved my life before get more attention and donations. If anything good has come from this line of discussion, it's that. Thank you to the person for sending me this incredible message. It's good to know I did the right thing.
I just see the Charter
After I
Project.
donated $2,000 to that hotline on stream and encouraged others to do so, one final point. What do you think r/Gaming Circle Jerk's reaction to that was?
Oh, I think it's just gonna be for like borderline like insanity. I 100% think they're just gonna double down on the shit they've done before. Like no shot. I will not be surprised if they decide to pull another card of a Trump deck. Say, oh, you support. You can't do that. I'm gonna be so fucking angry for like 50 minutes.
Take a wild guess. Come on now, lads. Actman is still the no politics in my video guy. A KKK member could come on here and say trans rights and white trans people will just go, redemption arc? Yes.
God damn it.
They compared me to a KKK member. That's what they did. In the famous words of Rage Against the Machine, know your enemy. And if you go into the comments on this...
Yes, exactly. Know your enemy. I'm trying to see another thing that the one song that just brought this that just brought it up. That just that the one tweet just brought up in my head, which is Killing of the Name. Some of those workforces understand that burn crosses. And I think some of these people on the Circle Jerk are part of those that burn crosses. But I don't care.
This Reddit post, nobody is talking about donating to charity or raising money. None of them. I don't even know why you'd want to claim Actman. Dude is annoying and makes gamer bro content. That's my point. We should not let gestures like these, no matter how right they are on their own, blind us and praise shite content creators. Remember, guys, we still hate the Actman. We have to hate. r/Gaming Circle Jerk. If you're going to sit there and let me donate more money to trans causes, then what does that say about you?
You've become exactly what you hate.
Yep.
A monster. For the most part, the people getting Hogwarts Legacy, it doesn't mean anything to them except they just like Harry Potter. They're not sharing any views with anyone. Alienating people with baseless labels serves no purpose. All it does is continue to divide everyone. Hope someday you can understand that. In the meantime, I'm gonna be in Hogwarts, bitch.
So in conclusion, just because you are boycotting something that you feel is a moral imperative does not mean you can act like a shitty person and everyone should just excuse that. I know this video was a bit out there for what I typically post on the main channel. Rest assured, this is not a new direction for the channel or anything. I really just had to vent on this because the amount of stupidity and shitheads I saw was just sparked a fire in my heart. I think at this point we should actively ignore this discourse because I want to get back to talking about video games, mechanics, and deep, thoughtful analysis of this hobby I love that I turned into a career.
Oh yeah, please, yeah, anyone, please, like, absolutely give a whole lot of love to the Actman, like, especially for getting through all this bullshit with Hogwarts Legacy, man. Like he is such a champ. Like you think, the Quam TV drama was so bad, like this was on a whole other level.
We're gonna get back to that, and we're gonna leave this in the past where it belongs. You're not a bad or a hateful person for playing Hogwarts Legacy. The developers are not bigots and transphobes for developing the game.
And yet, not on the same level.
And you're not a bad person for simply boycotting and refusing to play the game. Just remember that the ends do not always justify the means. But thank you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to The Act Man for more awesome content. Alright everyone, that's all I got for today. This is The Act Man signing out.
You leave it an outtake? Oh my god, he left an outtake. It's alright though. I mean, hey, I make mistakes with my recording, so it's alright. Hell, even on stream, like there are times when I can just absolutely stare and not think of anything whatsoever. So yeah, don't get it. Anyway, so yeah, that was a video, and we reacted to said video. I guess for right now, let's just go read the comments. Okay, the massive. All right, let's. Right. The massive irony of these extreme activists, quote unquote, is that they don't seem to understand that by being so forceful, aggressive, and toxic with their beliefs, they actually deter people who otherwise completely support their cause. I have a few trans friends. I care deeply for them and fully support their rights, but I cannot deny that this movement and many other previous extreme moves leave a sour taste in my mouth towards the community as a whole. How can they expect people to want to align with them when they behave so insufferably? Yeah, like, right? Yes, the same mischief. This is clearly the most successful boycott in history. Yep. Damn right about that, Mischief. Man. Like he hasn't, like the admin hasn't built up like his over 1 million follower fan base for nothing. Like this, like he knows his shit. So yeah. Please, like everyone, like, give lots and lots of love to the Act Man. I will put not only his YouTube. I hope I got it right. Okay, I did. Good. All right. So not only his YouTube, but I will also throw out his Twitch if you want to go follow him over there too. But yeah, that is going to be it for me tonight on here. I'll be back to doing more stuff tomorrow. Most likely. It will definitely be sometime after 1 o'clock for sure. Because of my old job at the moment. But like I said earlier in the week, I have discussed a new schedule for work. So hopefully we get an ideal schedule or not. I did tell them ideally 2 days of the week would just be my night days, while the rest of it would be my morning days. And and when I say week, I mean weekdays, not weekends. So that way I can just get the time to relax. Just relax my days. It's relax in general from like any exhaustion I have at work and whatnot. All right, like I said, that's for me. Considering that I'm streaming on YouTube, I don't have any commands set up for Stream Elements, whatnot. But I will leave you all over to the socials link that I usually use. Which I'm going to update at some point because it's no longer going to be just the domain name. Slimy.live at the moment, where you can see all the socials that I'm on, like Twitter. Even though I hate Twitter, but still actually it's like it's such a love-hate relationship with Twitter. Of course, obviously the main YouTube is on there. I have the Fansly and other shit that I'm also on. Yeah, I will. And yeah, I'll see you all back on back on Twitch most likely tomorrow afternoon.